Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing another Christmas winter nail set, and I did prep my nails off camera and applied my peel off base coat and my stiletto nail tips from Makartt. It is the XXL stiletto nail tips. And I did apply my sunscreen to my hand because it is going to be in the lamp often. And now I'm just filing the surface of the nails to remove the shine with my sanding band. So if y'all are hearing anything in the background, as y'all know, it is Christmas time, so people are preparing. So people are power washing their yards and all these things. So if you hear that in the background, that's just my neighbors. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that. And also I am feeling very sick, so that's why my voice is probably sounding a bit weird, and I'm trying to get this video up as soon as possible. I am doing this on Wednesday the 21st, so yes, I'm supposed to get this video up today. So I'm hoping that I can finish this voiceover as soon as possible. So I am just applying my gel base coat and curing for 30 seconds. And I am using rubbing alcohol as my slip solution. So starting with this white polygel from Makartt, I'm just applying a bead of that on the middle nail. And I'm just evenly distributing that, making sure that it fits around the cuticle area nicely, and then distributing it at the tip area. So yeah, so when I evenly distributed the polygel, I like to flip over my nail to see how it looks and make sure to do the size, go over the size of the nail so it maintains the shape of the nail, so there is little to no filing to do when it's time to file. Then I cured for 30 seconds. Now I'm just going in with my second bead to build the apex of the middle nail. So I cured that for 30 seconds as well. Now moving on to the pinky nail, I just applied a bead of the white polygel and making sure that it fits nicely around the cuticle area. I am going to be doing an ombre nail with this polygel, so the tip of this nail is going to be clear for now. So I'm just making sure that the cuticle area is nice and flush and that it is very neat. And then I bring the polygel up the nail. I think I did apply a little too much of this polygel and I had to remove some. I'm not sure, but it looks like a lot. But even if I just make sure to pull the polygel down the nail, and when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I make sure to fade the polygel into the nail tip to create my ombre nail. And guys, sorry if I'm not speaking as much as I usually do, but every time I talk I cough like a million times, so I try to reduce the amount of times I speak. So I'm just gonna be talking when it's necessary. So yeah. So I had to remove a little more because I don't find my ombre was looking good, and it was a little too high on the nail as well. I didn't want the ombre to be that high. I needed a lot of the clear area to be showing. So yeah, I was having a little issue with this nail when it comes to ombreing it. The ombre wasn't as neat as I wanted it to be, like, yeah. But eventually I got it, and when I was finished with that, I cured for 30 seconds. Now moving on to the index nail, I'm just placing the remaining polygel that I removed from the pinky nail. I'm placing it on the index nail, and I'm just evenly distributing that at the nail bed area. I didn't want to waste polygel, so that's why I am placing it on the index nail, but I do have to go back in with another bead of the polygel to gain its opacity. So I cured this for 30 seconds. And then I'm going in with a larger bead of the white polygel, and I'm just evenly distributing that at the nail bed area just like I did the first layer. So I decided to just put the remaining polygel inside of the tube. It's always better to do that than to just leave it there and then put it on another nail, because polygels needs to blend together in order for it to work well. And when you leave it out of the tube and just place it on another nail, and then you place some more from the tube on the same nail, it's a lot more difficult to blend. So it's always better to just put it back in the tube so it blends in the tube, so that when it comes out of the tube it is already blended, so you don't have to have that extra job, if that makes sense. So yes, moving on, I am using these purple snowflake glitter sequences. So on the ring nail, I just applied a layer of gel base coat. Then I'm using my dotting tool to pick up the glitter snowflake sequences and place it on the ring nail. Then I'm using my jelly stamper with my LED flashlight, and I am just making sure to cure the nail to flatten the sequences. Then I'm just applying a layer of gel base coat to seal in the sequences, and then I cured for 30 seconds. Now moving on to the index nail, I am doing the same thing on the tip area of the nail. So I applied a layer of gel base coat only to the tip area, and then I'm using my dotting tool to pick up the snowflakes. And then I flash cured the nail with my jelly stamper and my LED flashlight for about 5 to 10 seconds just to flatten the sequences. And then moving on to the pinky nail, I am doing the same thing. And I also did the same for my thumb. Now I'm just going to be using my gel base coat on the index, pinky, and a thumbnail just to seal in the glitters, and then I cured for 30 seconds. Now I'm just going to be encapsulating the nails. So this tube of clear polygel is the one that I used a while ago. This was the first tube of polygel I used with my toothpaste squeezer. As I said in that video, there was still a lot of polygel remaining in that tube of polygel, and as you all can see right here, there was a lot because I do believe I encapsulated all of the nails with the clear polygel in that tube. However, I did have the other polygel that you all saw. I did have that as backup just in case there wasn't enough. And surprisingly enough, there is a lot of clear polygel remaining in that tube still, so I can use it for another set, to encapsulate another set. So I forgot to clean my dampen dish. Usually when I'm encapsulating my nails, I make sure to remove the old rubbing alcohol that was there from when I was doing the nails and get some new rubbing alcohol, and I also make sure to clean the brush and all these things, but I forgot to clean the dampen dish, so that is what I was doing there, and I only remembered when I already applied the polygel to my nail, so I had to do that while trying to make sure that the polygel stayed on the nail as well. So this is after encapsulating all of the nails. Now I'm just using rubbing alcohol to remove the tacky layer from the nails, and then I filed the nails off camera. So I decided to show myself filing one of the nails because the nails are not looking like stiletto nails anymore. They are more looking like almond shaped nails. So I just wanted to show you guys how I shape my stiletto nails, especially when they look like this. So I did put my nail palette so that the camera could focus some more It was still a bit unfocused, but I hope you all can get the picture of what I am doing. So I always try to file the nails by looking at the underside of the nails because my stiletto nails are usually a guide as to how to shape the nail. So I just look at the underside of the nail just to see how they look so that I can file the nail as best as possible. So this is after filing of the nails. Now I wanted to use these pointy back rhinestones. This was my first time ever using pointy back rhinestones and I had no idea how to use them. This was the worst decision I have ever made because it was so difficult. I didn't know what to do, how to do it, and if it was looking good. And yeah, so I decided to use these purple rhinestones, the pointy back rhinestones right here. So I'm just going to be top coating all of the nails and curing for 30 seconds. So I decided to use some clear polygel to adhere the rhinestones because I didn't think that rhinestone glue could really adhere pointy back rhinestones because they don't really lay flat, so the rhinestone glue wouldn't have a structure for it to lay. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you all understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so I'm using clear polygel so that I could adhere the rhinestones, and then I just try to stick them into the clear polygel in a kind of style. I really didn't like it afterwards. Guys, it took me so long in order to get a style, and I then ended up with something so basic because I was just super fed up. I think it took me probably about 45 minutes to do all of this because I kept changing my mind. I did so many different designs and I liked none of them. So I kept changing my mind. So it really took me like 45 minutes to almost an hour just to end up with something so basic. Oh my goodness. But I like how it looked. The basic one looked really good because these pointy back rhinestones are very hard to use. I don't like them at all. So this is how it looks, and it isn't cured as yet. I was just watching it and I wanted to like it. I really wanted to, but it just wasn't giving. I didn't like it at all. I kept staring at it hoping that I would like it, but I just couldn't like it. It wasn't giving at all. So this was my second attempt, and I was just staring at it too and wanting to like it, but I didn't. Then I did this. This is with some flat back rhinestones, by the way, and I did not like it. And I was thinking about using that pointy back rhinestone with some more of these rhinestones, and like I was just confused. So I just decided that I would place some rhinestones on the pinky nail, index nail, and the thumbnail. This wasn't planned actually, because I really wasn't going to put any rhinestones on these nails, but I just decided to do that. Then I top coated the underside of the index, ring, pinky, and thumbnail and cured that for 30 seconds. So after about an hour, I think, I decided that I would do something very simple. So I picked a very small bead of the clear polygel because all of the rhinestones are not going to be the pointy back rhinestones. I'm going to be using flat backs as well. So I just pat the polygel in place, and then I'm just going to be picking up the pointy back rhinestones and then placing them on the clear polygel. And then I flash cured that. Then I'm using my rhinestone glue to adhere the flat back rhinestones. So I'm basically doing it in the shape of a French smile line. So I kept watching it and wanting to like it, but I hated it. So I applied some of the rhinestone glue at the side of the nail, and I'm just moving the rhinestones. So it's more of a horizontal placement type of rhinestone, and I liked this rhinestone placement way better than the rest. I wish I had thought about this earlier because I wasted so much time with those other rhinestone placement only for this to be the one that I picked. Wow. So I'm just applying some more gel top coat before curing the nail. The nail isn't cured as yet, so I'm just applying some more gel top coat. And I cured it for 30 seconds. So this is how the nails are looking right now. Now I'm just applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So guys, this is the finished look. I think this nail set turned out amazing. I really love everything about this nail set. Although the rhinestone placement gave me so much trouble, I am glad that it turned out really good. I love everything about this nail set, as I said before. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.